I'm in Seneca Falls, New York, the birthplace of the women's rights movement. Why Seneca Falls? A significant reform community emerged in Western New York in the 1830s and 40s. The very first women's rights convention was held on this corner, right here in Seneca Falls. If you're a movie buff, you might also recognize this town as the backdrop to the film It's a Wonderful Life. Behind me is the National Women's Rights Historic Park, commemorating the events taking place during that time period, including that first convention held nearby at the Wesleyan Chapel. An estimated 300 people attended, including Frederick Douglass and Lucretia Mott. At that time, by law or by custom, an unmarried woman did not vote, speak in public, hold office, attend college, or earn a living other than as a teacher, seamstress, domestic, or mill worker. Married women lived under more restrictions still. The women of Seneca Falls challenged America to social revolution with a list of demands that touched all those aspects of life. Elizabeth Cady Stanton was the main force behind the 1848 Seneca Falls Convention, the first convention to be called for the sole purpose of discussing women's rights, and was the primary author of its Declaration of Sentiments. In July 1848, they presented their grievances based on the Declaration of Independence, demanding equality in property rights, education, employment, relation, marriage and family, and suffrage. 68 women and 38 men signed the declaration. "We hold these truths to be self-evident," they said, "that all men and women are created equal." Thus began a wave of protest that, 12 days later, spread to Rochester, New York, home of Susan B. Anthony, and beyond, ending in the right to vote. We continue that fight to this day for equal pay, access to health care, and more. I'm fortunate to have grown up in this area and have these values imbued in my consciousness. If you get a chance to visit Seneca Falls, New York, add the National Women's Rights Historic Park to your itinerary.